Greetings and welcome to the Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for July 2019. At 1:30 in the afternoon on Thursday, July 25th, the temperature is 86 degrees. High 80s this week, 90 by Sunday. It is a sunny sky, scattered clouds around me, but yeah, it's a very sunny sky. It's a very nice day. And I don't know that coming out in the morning would have made any difference, except for maybe a 10-degree temperature difference. But because the trees, I mean this side the trees are right up to the water, but I don't know how much shadow they're going to cast because they're real tight to the water, and they're not that high. But yeah, so chance of rain this weekend, I guess, or Sunday, something like that. Yeah. I just heard some bullfrogs. Yeah. I've seen some turtles on the stumps. I'm in a lily pad. See the lily pad? I'm in a new place. I've not had lilies while paddling in Missouri until today. I'm on Binder Lake in Binder Lake Park. It's a city park. It's over 600 acres and 150 of it is the lake. That's pretty cool. Yeah, all this time and I haven't paddled here. A great blue heron flew out of this cove as I came into it. So I've seen that. I've seen swallows. There is a floating dock, almost like a shelter, about 20 feet out from the shore on the other side of the lake. And you know, a bridge, and the thing floats, and the swallows were all clustered over there chasing bugs. And then they've come on around on the lily pads too. A lot of dragonflies. I've seen Canada geese, so that blue heron and the swallows. That's about it. Every once in a while there's a drone going on because on the other side of the lake there is a wood chipper going on, clearing out some trees. But it's pretty dense woods around here. This whole side is wooded. That side, about a third of it, and then the rest is meadow in that direction. Meadow, you can see the rim road going down there, and then it comes back this side. This side there's a campground back there. In the city there's a campground. Yeah. Over there at that meadow, maybe 50 yards from the water, uphill, is where we watched the great eclipse of 2017. Yes, we had an oak tree that was shading us, and then our tripods were out in the open. We went out and took some pictures, saw the eclipse. It was cool. Canada geese over on the other side by the lily pads. There's lily pads going around most of the rim of the lake. And during the eclipse, they apparently summer here, but during the eclipse they started honking like crazy and paddling as it got dark, paddling to one end of the lake, and kind of went to their corner for their sleep. And then the sun came back, and they came back out. It was kind of funny. Yes, it was. So back in the 60s, when this became a park, this land was donated by the Binder family to. They wanted to commemorate grandfather, father, and son. So some adjoining land was bought, the park became a park, and yes, I did say Binder family. But this is the Midwest, and we say things we want to say them. So it's Binder Park. Yes, so much for commemorating the Binder family. But there's a creek, I believe it's Dirksen Creek, something like that. I'll put the name here. Look it up again. And that feeds into it, and at the far end there's a road going across with a culvert. It's probably 5 to 6 feet above the lake, and at the other end, maybe 5 to 10 feet above it, is another berm, like a dam. As you get outside of it, it's probably about 20 feet high. So that tells you that the lake is probably about 10 foot deep there in the center up there. Which, hey, I'll turn you around and you can see. Maybe it'll squeak a little bit. There, let's see. There, out there. But we're back here. Yeah, lily pads like you wouldn't believe. In fact, down at the far end by the culvert, I was able to follow the rim, but I passed around an island of lily pads that I would guess is probably a good 10 acres. Yeah, it was a lot. There's a nice breeze here, so I am comfortable. And that's our weather and kayaking. Last week I went to Buffalo, drove to Buffalo, was gone for a week, drove up to Cleveland, got to see Justin and of course Olivia, who was one happy smiley baby. Yeah. And then the next morning I drove to Buffalo. That's a 3.5-hour drive. So when I came home, and this past Monday, I drove the 13 plus hours in one shot, except for stopping for gas. It's just under 900 miles. Yeah. But anyway, while I was there, well, let's see, Alyssa and Reed's shower was Sunday, but my main purpose for going was to go for dance lessons. Yes, dance lessons. When I moved to Missouri in 2012, I said to Alyssa, one day we will do a father-daughter dance, and I have 3 left feet. So let's go for some lessons. Maybe I'll remember something. Well, here it is, 7 years later, and Alyssa said, hey, want to go for some refresher lessons? So we did 3 lessons again, and 2 of them covered the waltz, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to stick to a basic box step, not going to do anything fancy, but it'll be nice. Yes, it will. And I enjoyed that. That was nice. So, yeah, dance lessons. So now I have 2 left feet instead of 3. Well, that was it for the trip. Yeah, I mean, there was more to it.
Now she looks.
Yeah. Look at that little baby one. He's so cute.
Oh, he's cute, isn't he? Yeah, now she looks real.
That's it for the week, I guess. Did I mention the fact that there's trees growing in the lake? Yeah, see, there's one right behind me. You know, I mean, once the creek filled and they dammed it and it filled up, well, you've got trees that are as far as 50 feet from shore in some places. In fact, this one is probably 100 feet from that shore, and 80 feet from that one, and 100 feet from that one. So, yeah, and yeah, there's a good, they're really kind of interesting. The cedars, they look like spindly spikes with things poking out from them where the branches used to be, very well weathered, gray, and then oak trees, I'm assuming. Yeah. So, yes. Anyway, there you have it. Going on 8 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, this has been your Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for July 2019. Oh, wait. I was just about to sign off and I forgot. I wanted to show you this. Got this as a Father's Day present. Yeah, it's a double-walled thermal flask. I've got ice in it. Hear that? Ice. My aluminum water bottle that I would take out on the water, I would fill that with ice. And 2 hours in, it would be warm water on a day like this. But I've been on the water a couple of hours now, and all I did was put 6 ice cubes in here, and I can still see 6 small ice cubes. Thank you to Justin, Ryan, and Alyssa. Ciao, folks. And blog on.